Hey everyone! Let's talk about something super important, how to use condoms properly. Whether you're a beginner or just want a refresher, using condoms the right way is key to preventing unintended pregnancies and protecting yourself from sexually transmitted infections, or STIs. We're going to break down any awkwardness or confusion you might have and empower you to take control of your sexual health. Unfortunately, many people make simple mistakes that reduce a condom's effectiveness. We're going to fix that right now. I'll walk you through every step, from choosing the right condom to proper disposal, so you can be confident that you're doing it right. Let's get started. We always talk about safe sex, but let's really break down why using condoms correctly is so important. Think of a condom as your trusty sidekick in the fight for a worry-free sex life. When used correctly, condoms are incredibly effective at preventing pregnancy. We're talking about 98% effective. That means out of 100 couples who use condoms consistently and correctly for a year, only 2 will experience an unplanned pregnancy. But that's not all. Condoms are also your best friend when it comes to preventing STIs. We're talking about chlamydia, gonorrhea, syphilis, HIV, you name it. These infections can have serious health consequences, but condoms act like a barrier, significantly reducing your risk of getting or spreading them. Think about it this way. Using a condom is a small act with huge benefits. It's about protecting your health, your partner's health, and your future. So let's dive into the details and make sure you're a condom pro. All right, let's talk condoms. Just like any piece of gear, condoms come in different shapes, sizes, and materials. And trust me, finding the right fit is crucial for both comfort and effectiveness. First up, we've got the classic latex condom. It's the most common type, and for good reason. Latex is super effective at preventing STIs and pregnancy. Plus, it comes in a variety of textures and flavors to spice things up. If you or your partner have latex allergies, no worries. Polyurethane condoms are a great alternative. They're also thin and conductive, so you won't lose any sensation. Now, if you're looking for a more natural feel, there are polyisoprene condoms. They're made from a synthetic version of rubber and are super comfy to wear. One thing to keep in mind is that lambskin condoms, while they feel great, don't protect against STIs. They have tiny pores that can allow viruses to pass through. And remember, size matters. Condoms that are too tight can break, while those that are too loose can slip off. Most brands offer a range of sizes, so don't be shy about experimenting to find your perfect match. All right, you've got your condom of choice, but before you get down to business, let's make sure it's ready for action. This is a quick but crucial step that many people skip. First things first, check that expiration date. Yes, condoms do expire. Over time, the materials can weaken, making them less effective. Next, give the wrapper a good once-over. Make sure it's not torn, punctured, or damaged in any way. A compromised wrapper could mean a compromised condom, and we don't want that. Remember, using a damaged or expired condom is like playing Russian roulette with your sexual health. It's just not worth the risk. So take those few extra seconds to check and make sure you're good to go. Chapter 4. How to open a condom safely. Okay, time for the fun part. But before you get too excited, let's talk about opening that condom wrapper safely. I know it might be tempting to use your teeth or rip it open with your keys, but trust me, that's a recipe for disaster. You could accidentally tear the condom itself, rendering it useless. Instead, use your hands. Gently tear open the wrapper along the designated edge. It's usually indicated by a serrated line or an arrow. Remember, treat that condom with care. It's your shield of protection. Chapter 5. How to put on a condom properly. All right, let's put this condom on like a pro. This is where things get a little more hands-on, but don't worry, I'll guide you through it. First, make sure the condom is rolled the right way. You'll see a little rolled up rim on one end. That's the reservoir tip, and it needs to be facing outwards. Next, pinch that reservoir tip between your thumb and forefinger to get rid of any trapped air. This creates space for, well, and helps prevent breakage. Now with the tip still pinched, place the condom over the erect penis and start unrolling it down the shaft. Make sure you roll it all the way down to the base of the penis. And that's it. You're good to go. Chapter 6. Using lubricant properly. All right, let's talk lube. Lube is your best friend when it comes to safer sex. It can make things more pleasurable, reduce friction, and even help prevent condoms from breaking. But not all lubes are created equal. when it comes to condoms, especially latex ones, you want to stick with water-based or silicone-based lubricants. Oil-based lubes like baby oil or coconut oil can weaken latex and increase the risk of breakage. If you're using a polyurethane condom, you're good to go with any type of lube. And remember, a little goes a long way. Apply lube generously to the outside of the condom and to yourself for a smoother, more enjoyable experience. Okay, we're almost there. Now that the fun is over, let's talk about removing that condom safely. First things first, don't wait until the very end to remove it. As soon as you're finished, carefully hold the base of the condom with your hand to prevent it from slipping off. Then slowly and gently pull the condom off the penis, making sure it doesn't spill any fluids. Remember, you want to avoid any accidental leaks or spills, so take your time and be gentle. Alright, you've successfully used and removed the condom. Now, let's talk about disposal. First, tie a knot at the open end of the condom to prevent any leakage. Then, wrap it up in some tissue paper or toilet paper for extra protection. Finally, toss it in the trash can. That's right, the trash can, not the toilet. Condoms don't belong in the sewage system. Remember, proper disposal is all about being hygienic and responsible. Alright, we've covered a lot of ground, but let's recap some common condom mistakes to avoid. First up, never ever use an expired condom. Remember, those expiration dates are there for a reason. Next, always check the condom for damage before use. Even a tiny tear can make a big difference. And speaking of tears, avoid using oil-based lubes with latex condoms. They can weaken the material and increase the risk of breakage. Another common mistake is putting the condom on upside down. Remember, that reservoir tip needs to be facing outwards. Finally, don't reuse condoms. Each condom is designed for a single use only. By avoiding these common mistakes, you'll be well on your way to safer, more enjoyable sex. Alright, you're now a condom master. But before we wrap up, here are a few bonus tips for even safer sex. First, make using a condom every single time you have sex a non-negotiable. Consistency is key when it comes to protection. Second, always have extras on hand. You never know when you might need one, so stock up and be prepared. And finally, don't be afraid to talk to your partner about sexual health. Open communication is crucial for a healthy and fulfilling sex life. Remember, safer sex is a shared responsibility. And that's it! Using condoms properly is easy, but doing it right is crucial for safer sex. You've got the knowledge. Now go out there and own your sexual health. If you found this helpful, hit the like button, subscribe for more health tips, and share this with someone who might need it. Stay safe, and I'll see you in the next video.